Okay, here we are. Welcome to the last stage. I've got the white in the middle layer solved. I've got the yellow all on top. I've got the four corners that are yellow in the correct spot. In fact, I also have one of the edges correct. So the next and final step, as you can see, is to position the yellow edges correctly. And as you can see, it says if one edge is correct and three edges are incorrect, orient the cube so the face with the correct edge is at the back. So that means I'm going to take mine and turn it this way with that blue, the one that's correct, facing away from me. Notice that it's also possible that you could get all four yellow corners correct, but you don't have any edge pieces correct. And in that case, you get to do either one of these sequence until one of them's correct, and then you go from there. So now we've got to make a determination. Do I need to move? Let's say I've got it positioned this way. Now this orange piece has to go on the orange side, which is right here. And what that means is I have to decide, which direction it's moving in. If I need to get this, if you look at this diagram they have over here, if I need to move the pieces clockwise, that means the pieces are turning this way. Sorry, counterclockwise this way. This is clockwise. This would be counterclockwise. So I have to decide which. In my case, I'm going to be moving counterclockwise because I want this orange piece to shift over here. So I'm going to use the counterclockwise algorithm, which is this, starting with the one edge that's correct away from me. I do a front, upper inverse, left, right inverse, front, front, left inverse, right, upper inverse, front, front. And there it is. Done. Now, if I had to move it in the other direction, I just use this sequence of moves. You can see they're very similar. The only difference is in the first 6 turns, the only difference is in clockwise, it's a normal upper layer turn. In counterclockwise, it's just an inverse. And then if you look at the same thing in the second half, the only difference is instead of moving upper here, we move upper inverse there. So that's really the only difference. And now we've completely solved the Rubik's Cube. You can go back and watch these as many times as you want. My advice, as I said, is practice getting up to the state you've got memorized. So, start getting the white cross and then scramble and then see if you can get to the whole white face and then re-scramble and try it again and try it again and try it again, and then practice solving to the middle layer over and over. Practice makes perfect. This is a lot. Practice makes perfect. This is a lot like math, and that failure and struggle are a necessary and important part of the process. Good luck.